And we are underway at Allegiant Stadium. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
1-yard line.
Vick, he's going to keep this on the option. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that, and here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ball game, and all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down.
First down.
Here's the first carry of the game for Cam Akers. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory.
He's across
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll try to throw it here. Vick. They'll get this to Akers out of the backfield. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. And that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete. DRC, Dominic Rodgers-Cromartie getting in there to break it up.
This is going to be the matchup to watch out on the perimeter, and it won't be the last time these two go at it. Both of them believe they are the superior. In this case, the win goes to the defense.
And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. Vick operating on first down. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. Down the numbers. There he goes. Touchdown, Titans. Michael Thomas, 42 yards. And the Titans have taken a first quarter lead.
That appeared like any routine NFL quarterback, but it was Michael Vick from the pocket, throws a touchdown pass. I just think about the transformation throughout his career. From Atlanta, where he would take off and go at just about the drop of a hat and turn defenses into mush. And then by the end of his career in Philadelphia, with completed passes we just saw from the pocket, yet still had those great legs, when necessary, to help get him out of trouble.
6-yard line.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 26. He fakes the give here and looks to throw. Flushed out right. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Carr. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. Now the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up 2nd down. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. Rolling to his right. He's going to let this go. Back to the end zone. And it's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. DK Metcalf, 42 yards. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Taking it about the 1. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Vic's going to look to run. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
He was brought down by Aeneas Williams. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and inches.
They'll try and run for this with Akers. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first.
Carrier. He's tackled at the 34-yard line.
Second quarter now, Titans in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. These two teams all tied after 1. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a run with Akers. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, here's a give to Akers. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. They had 3 yards on 1st down, just 1 yard there.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
Try the option right here on 3rd down. He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. And he will have a Titans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give them 16 yards there, a Tennessee 1st down.
1st down, Titans.
They'll go option to the short side. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there. Worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
That one good for 20 on the catch and run. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Their throw complete to Cam Akers. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Now Vic keeping on the option. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. He'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a 3rd down.
3rd down.
From the shotgun, it's Vic. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So 2 3rd down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down.
Anderson on for the field goal. A 29-yard attempt.
The career leader in field goals made knocks that one through. And the Titans hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0.
And automatic, Morton Anderson does it again. Knocks another one through the post. I have to be careful because it's almost boring, just how accurate he is. So he knocks another one through.
All-time NFL leading scorer. He's known as the Great Dane because he's from Copenhagen. And I think, Charles, he actually leads two different franchises in scoring, does he not?
Yeah, one time he did. New Orleans Saints, 13 seasons there, still the all-time leading scorer with them. In the Atlanta Falcons, he held that record, but Matt Bryant has since passed him.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And you figure, Charles, they have enough time here in the first half, more than a minute, to put a drive together, at least get them in position to try a field goal.
Yeah, they've got all three timeouts at their disposal, so I'm actually thinking bigger. With those three timeouts, that amount of time on the clock, I'm thinking about trying to get a touchdown and settle for a field goal.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Carr. Eluding the pressure right. And a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
I think that interception happened for two reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open?
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
They'll run on first down with Akers. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. Still 9 yards to go on 2nd down from the 27. From the gun, Vick. That's into the hands of Akers, complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 12 yards there and a first down.
First down, Titans.
From the gun, Vick. That's caught. It's Thomas. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone.
Michael Thomas
sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14. They'll try to run it in, going option right. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. On 2nd and goal, Vick, and it's caught at the 7-yard line. Not able to get a single yard there, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead.
That's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. They find some open field here. And he's giving his guys a shot for late points as they will take him.
take another L. Designer on me, this they new Chanel. Did that split, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Yeah, this the winning teams. 6 rings with a pinky ring. Everybody used to pick at me, now I'm the one that they picking. Snakes out, they hit scene, but I can't hear it when the crowd screams. Still ballin' like an offspring. This for all the ones that doubted me. Gotta lose once to be a true winner. Only want the hunters with the blues in it. Eating blood across it where the blood thinner. Just stay turned like, you know. I've been through that water like Olympic swimmers. Only bread and butter, what we ate for dinner. So I had to dream it till the dream is bigger. Only want the gold, we don't need the silver. Gotta be number 1, number 2 never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna call my mama.
Set to kick off.
Ready to get us started, the Aussie punter and kickoff man, Michael Dixon. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Here's Vic to run. Fights through and now a crease. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Heck of a start, a 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Operating from the gun, Vic. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Not much there, only a yard. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
At the Dolphins' 45-yard line.
Set him back 5. Now an option play on 2nd down. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. He'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a 3rd down. So he is able to turn that into positive yardage, but I think it's fair to say that those are not the shots you're wanting your quarterback to have to absorb.
And he has to know sometimes when to say when. You have to know when to give yourself up, and let's face it, not easy for these guys to do because they're competitors as well. But sometimes you do learn your lesson the hard way.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the return across midfield into the 46-yard line. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, and the turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. And now again, the play clock's going to run out on him. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. Successive penalties have him looking now at a 1st and 20. Here's Wilson. They'll roll him out right. That one complete to Hill. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's good for 28 yards. From the gun, it's Wilson. That's going to be caught. And he will take it in. For a Dolphins touchdown.
Touchdown.
And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
Michael Dixon set to kick
Set
off.
now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does, depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 49-yard line. Now the first carry for Cam Akers. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want, but on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind, trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
They'll run on 1st down. Akers and a short gain down to about the 33.
Isaiah Simmons.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing, and I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. Here's a run with Akers on 2nd down. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
One quarter down, 8-0 the score.
With the score, Dolphins 8, Titans nothing.
Got to get to the 26 for a 1st. This is 3rd down. They'll run out of the gun with Akers. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
They'll run for it with Akers. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And the Dolphins' defense is able to hold. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
And he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd down.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Out to his left. And it's caught. The tight end Hill. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
This one should have gone in favor of the defense, don't you think? They flush the quarterback to the left side. He's a right-handed thrower, so you know how difficult it is to get your body back around and make a good throw, let alone to the middle of the field, and end up getting a completion to his big tight end.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Gets this one to Hill. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
It's a gain of 20.
On 1st down, Wilson. His throw caught at about the 5. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead. Jason Myers now for the extra point. And it's 15-0.
Good.